Welcome back to Nino Kuni 2. So now that I'm done being distracted by a skirmish, well then again, they were invading us, so I had to stop them, okay?
So what's next? What's next? So you're gonna notice a flan, and then you're gonna have to take that down?
It's not my fault there's so much stuff to do in this game.
But think about the alpacas.
Think about the
Well-
children, Pedro, the
well,
children of the
don't worry.
kingdom of Evermore.
Don't worry, Theo. Fortunately, the alpacas are protected by NPC character immunity, so we're fine.
I don't know, the cutscenes may speak otherwise.
Let's see.
No,
Oh, here we
I'm
go.
not going to
I love
get
the name of the
distracted
quest, by the way.
that monster either.
Muriel! Alright, here's Muriel. Go ahead, Shiri.
She seems okay for once.
I love her design, by the way.
Oh dear, where could he have gone?
You're looking for a pink dog, I'm guessing?
It should be forbidden to design a character that cute.
The flower crown.
Eh.
I
Jova?
think.
Java?
Oh,
Eh?
Java?
She's cute, yeah. Although I'm not quite sure she's the most cutest.
Actually, Evan had a line. That was the thing we
Oh!
asked you.
Shoot, I thought you were asking for me to curate her.
Shall I take this over?
No, I came here to look for you, actually.
Oh, that was good
Would
timing.
you like us to show you the way to Evermore?
I can show you the way.
Oh, I'd love to go to Evermore with you, but I can't leave just yet. It's Paco, you see. My
Alpaca.
little alpaca.
Alpaca. I guess
He's
that's what
gone
they call you.
missing.
Again,
So aside from the fact that we were told about this girl from one of those mask-wearing folk out in the forest, is there anything special about this
He ran
character?
off into the forest, and I just don't have the energy to go after him. You are a
Yes, it's
terrible,
It's another
terrible,
person to get for the kingdom.
like, pet owner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, you're part cat. You should know how to handle pets better. Don't worry, Muriel. I'll go and find him for you.
Oh,
Sure.
thanks, Evan. I'll be waiting right here then.
You're not gonna come help look for your own pet, I guess.
No,
And
Oh,
you're
remember,
wondering
she
why
well,
he
she just
ran
said she was
away.
tired, so.
I'm just gonna be here and be cute.
Jesus Christ, even cats can't handle pets themselves.
Well, according to Shiroi, cats are lazy, so I guess it...
Very, absolutely.
It just works.
So now I have to imagine, how would a cat handle taking care of a cat pet?
Fortunately, Evan is half human, so the human part of his combats
Very
the
energetic.
cat laziness.
Yes.
Forget, his
See.
mother was the cat, his father was the human, or was his father the cat
No,
and
his
his
father
mother
was the
human?
grimalkin, pure blood, I think. Yeah.
Paco! Here,
Huh.
Paco!
Molo.
Also,
Oh,
it's so
there's-
nice
there's
of
Paco.
those monsters to just stand completely still
Oh,
like
that
that.
wasn't difficult.
That's an adorable alpaca.
Aw.
Fortunately, I'm over level, Joe, so the monsters leave me alone.
Oh, I know. It's eerie though, like how they're standing completely still there, like their models are
They
frozen.
kind of look like they're half sheep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Orgle,
okay.
Borgle.
That's kind of what they were used for.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh, Paco, there you are. King Evan, you found him. Thank you ever so much.
Aw.
You might want to put him on a leash with long jumps like these.
And then he spits in the face of everyone. Pooh!
Now we'll be able to come with you to Evermore.
I think it's more so goats that spit.
No, llamas and alpacas do that.
Oh, right, I forgot this thing was part llama. It looks more like a sheep. Wonderful. You'll both be very welcome.
Again, Jova, it's used for the same purpose. Alpacas produce a very good quality wool, so it's used. So, here you go.
And we don't even have to kill him for it.
I'd be happy to take care of any monsters that are giving you trouble. I'm a crack shot with the bow and arrow, you know. And it's the least I could do after you went and found my Paco for me.
Wow, so you're good for both skirmishes and monster care. You're just a full package, aren't you?
Indeed she is.
Wow, so she can be used. So I'm guessing that's basically the game's way of hinting that she's a multi-use.
Yes.
Wow. She doesn't look like the. She doesn't quite look like the type to fight, though. But I guess looks are deceiving.
Looks are deceiving, yeah.
So where does she fit the bow and arrow? Like, where does she, keep it packed.
On the back,
JRPG bottomless back.
Or she's
Yeah.
doing in...
All JRPG characters have a bottomless sack where they can store a bajillion different items for some reason.
Well, it depends. Is she using Victoria's...
It's especially funny in the God of War the main God of War games where Kratos only has a simple loincloth and yet he puts his item on his back and they just disappear.
It depends. Is she using Victoria's secret compartment?
Oh, here you go. We're about to meet one of my favorite citizen characters. All right, Shiro, you're up.
Okay.
It's both you, Jova, and Dwibs.
We're back at
Oh.
Auntie Martha's cottage.
Which we
Oh,
moved brick
Look at
by
that.
brick
Someone
over
is
here.
in Auntie Martha's cottage. I wonder who could this girl be.
Where are your eyes?
Go ahead, Shiro.
She's like Sapphire. Excuse me. Do I know you? I don't think you should just walk into Granny's house without knocking.
Hey, sure, you feel like giving her a Scottish accent?
Oh.
She's Alice. Her name is Alice. So try her Scottish accent.
Even her appearance is similar.
Granny? Crikey! It didn't even cross my mind that the old girl might have little ones, let alone little ones.
Girl!
Granny Martha.
Literally.
Notice how her hair band is also with bunny ears.
Yeah.
Are you Granny's friends? I'm Alice. I'm 12. I'm here to learn and to be a higgledy handler.
Thanks for telling your age. Didn't need it. For
Oh boy, you're going there, aren't you?
So that's like a typical like kind of child introduction.
Oh my god, I saw her
from
eyes!
school.
That's more like what Frank Miller says in All-Star Batman and Robin. Dick Grayson, age 12.
Oh
The
yeah.
problem is, I can't find Granny anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you
Ask
might
Alice
wanna...
to help me with a Scottish accent.
Okay. Well, you see, sure, you need a bit of inflection here and there, and go for a bit of the little O'Mara.
So, I guess Granny did not tell her granddaughter that she was moving to.
Basically,
the kingdom.
she was supposed to. She came from her parents' house to, train to be a higgledy handler with the grandma, but she wasn't aware, neither the parents apparently, that grandma moved.
And apparently Grandma left all her higgledies behind to starve.
Well, she did say in the side quest that she was letting the higgledies take care of the house. Oh, here we go.
Sure?
Yes, you are. And you've got a strange fake higgledy with you, too.
She thinks we're She thinks we're strangers. She thinks we're
You
strangers.
bloody cow. Oi! Who you calling fake, man? And I'm no flippin' higgledy. I'm a flippin' kingmaker.
What do you think? I have a bootleg higgledy?
Maybe. You're not even good enough to be a higgledy's
Sure.
fake, though.
You don't look like a kingmaker. You don't look like any kingmaker I've ever heard of. This is all very suspicious.
Says the girl whose eyes we can't even see under her hair.
Or I.
True, maybe she has just one eye. Listen, my name's Evan, and I'm the king of a new kingdom out south in the Heartlands. And this is Lofty, my kingmaker. There's nothing suspicious about us, I promise.
What the old bad choice of words.
I think I should test you to make sure you really do know Granny.
Okay, so how
So,
do
a
What
boss...
colour is her underwear?
Let me guess, a
you...
boss...
No.
Let me guess, a boss battle.
Sure.
Bring me her favorite food, and I'll believe you.
Oh,
Kids these days, man, they got no trust. Still, at least we know what we got to do, Evan. Let's go and ask Auntie Martha what type of grub she likes best, innit?
You know, we could just look up a bio on Leafbook.
No.
Alright, so
Anyway,
Alice has
now we
the
got a
Igor's
new
instinct.
quest.
A natural feel for spycraft that can help boost work at the Hickory. So yeah, alright then. Alice,
It's,
aka Mini Martha. I love the name of the quest, by the way. Alice, aka Mini Martha.
Mini Martha indeed. She's probably what Martha... Well, maybe not. We could actually see Martha's eyes, but I'm wondering if she looks a bit like what Martha looked like at her age.
Alright, let's see.
Hey, you know, it's funny, Shiroy, me teaching you how to do a Scottish accent because Morgan's actress is Welsh.
Hey, where you going? Come back!
I need to ask her what her food is. Okay. Auntie Martha should be here in the okay.
Where did they do the voice recording for this? Cardiff?
Oh, I do love me a ball account London webs. Didn't you already tell us that it was London?
Country.
Oh, yeah, it was in London, but there's so many Welsh people, I'd be surprised if it was in Cardiff or something.
Well, it's already established that most of the localization team is Welsh, so they went out of their way to get Welsh people. But anyway,
Also, Drover, I'm not particularly sure that it matters unless I'm laying it on really thick, because I know most people outside of the UK confuse the Welsh, Irish, and Scottish accents.
Yeah, true. So, I mean,
So,
I
yeah,
guess
this
you
is
can
our
say
favorite
you are
dish.
doing the
Country
Scottish
corn
accent
soup.
then.
Country corn.
thanks, Floyd. All right.
Thank you for your patronage.
Must be really soggy.
Thank you for your Thank you for your patronage. The fury is in the.
Evan go?
Thank you for your patronage. The fury is in the Caracas Ice Cave.
Pedro, we put that behind.
I don't know, Tio. It might be
He
back
cannot hurt
someday.
us anymore, at least for the moment.
And then a Fairy
If you're
Fencer
really
sequel
friendly-
gets...
But I was referencing one of the good aspects of the game. One of the few.
True. And who knows, Tio? Who knows? Maybe at Gamescom or PlayStation Experience a sequel will be announced. And maybe that sequel will be legit good.
Oh, that reminds
So
me, I
good
have to
that
tell
they'll
you
even-
something after this.
Yeah, for
Oh,
a second there,
goody.
Paige, I thought you were referencing that shopkeeper from World of Final Fantasy.
Oh, you mean
Chocolate.
chocolate?
Although,
Anyway,
you know,
go.
again,
I
it
really
does...
didn't
Oh, God.
think you'd be able to find that out. You and Granny must be really close.
All right then. We've
Oh,
proved-
starting
we've
to lay
proven
it on
ourselves.
thick, aren't you? Nice. Yes, I can tell. Why I
Maybe
can
this-
tell, I have no idea.
Maybe this means you aren't a stranger after all. Well, not a stranger anyway. But maybe Granny really has moved to your kingdom? Well, that's just charming.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's room for a consort if you're wondering.
I came here to help her. Yeah, I came here to help her look after her higgledies, and hug them and squeeze them and be lovely to them.
And she's
Aw.
gone and run off somewhere else?
Okay.
She's just abandoned them here.
You're into something, I see.
Well, you know what? I'm coming to your kingdom too. Whether you like it or not. I'm not being left behind.
So now you're gonna leave the higgledy.
Well, at least you didn't call me a baka.
Nino
Poor,
Cooley
poor
Freeze.
higgledies, like dealing with abandonment issues.
Nino
Yeah.
Cooley Freeze, starring Nicolas Cage.
That's wonderful. I already did offer, though.
No, not the higgledies! Oh!
They're in my eyes! They're in my eyes! What is that?
You can now consider me your subject, King Evan.
All right,
Uh,
she can help out Auntie Martha.
Granny and I will turn your kingdom into a higgledy paradise. It's going to be wonderful.
Oh no, they're gonna overrun the kingdom.
Like
Dwibs, thankfully,
Just should say that
Dwibs?
because at
That
the
was
end
interesting
of this
stuff.
part, we're gonna have a second side quest with Alice, where the higgledies start causing some trouble.
oh god, is it gonna be trouble with Tribbles, Higgledy edition?
You'll see. You'll see.
But
Alice is
hey,
a
look at the
citizen of-
bright side, Dwibs. At least it's not trolling Central Park.
Well, like
like
because it's
that's
really,
hard.
yeah, like that's hard.
The
I mean,
ending.
it's
I'm talking specifically about the ending. Like,
Oh yeah, where he goes full poison ivy.
yeah.
But chill, it's flowers and it's nice.
It is, just this doesn't need to be out of control.
I know, right?
All
Have you
right, let's
seen that
check,
movie in full, Tio?
Citizen
Sadly,
Almanac.
surprisingly enough, it was broadcasted one day. On
Here we go.
television.
They head to
Well,
a family
not anymore
farm
later.
where she once tended to a flock of alpacas. One day, she put a saddle on her favorite one and set off to see the world. She's a tough cookie who taught herself how to handle a bow to keep monsters from menacing her beloved flock. There you go, Jova.
We've never seen her have the bow, though. So I wonder,
Well,
what kind of
Didn't
people
put
are in her
your
unit?
army and see that.
So what
She's a
kind-
bow and arrow unit, obviously, like she said.
Oh, I get that,
Alice.
but I mean, what sort of characters are in her unit?
But archers. The archers are always generic archers. It's only the commander who's distinct.
Oh,
Anyway, a young girl who dreams of following in the footsteps of her grandmother, Auntie Martha, and becoming a higgledy. She sees Evan as a rival because of his talent for herding higgledies, and the soft spot her granny clearly has for him.
yeah, she's aha, yeah, Evan. Yeah, she sees Evan as a rival. Oh, so that's what they're calling it nowadays. Right. Next, you'll be telling me that people play Cuphead for research.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Kyle Maria.
Ah.
And also a lot of reaction images.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, Jova, basically, there used to be a time, sadly it's not like that anymore, but in my country, one of the major broadcasting channels actually used to have animation and kids movie running around during the weekend, something like in the middle ground from high noon till 6 or 7 p.m.
So you know McCree was watching it.
No, it was just a metaphor. Point being, they were this kind of marathon where they broadcasted a lot of kids movie, animation movie, and they were ranged in all qualities. That's how I discovered, for example, also the animated Titanic movie also happened to went there. The first one, the one from Camillo Tetti. But one of those occasions was a Troll in Central Park, and that's how I discovered it.
Was it
way
dubbed,
before.
or was it?
Yeah, Joe. But like 99% of the stuff that comes here gets dubbed. So
Oh boy, you know what's weird, because Dom DeLuise is actually of Italian descent, so
he didn't voice over for my version. Sorry.
kind of a missed opportunity.
Mhm.
Oh well.
There have been films where the same actor in each version.
Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, James Woods.
He does it in Japanese too, though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he
James Wood is also doing the Japanese Hades in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like, I recognized his voice the minute we saw that trailer. Oh, that reminds me, have you heard the new news about Kingdom Hearts 3?
No.
What?
It's looking like Jack Sparrow may be more involved in the overarching plot than we thought.
Of course.
Ooh.
Basically, the box that they mentioned in that trailer, not only is he looking for it, but so is the organization, and so is
I'm
Maleficent, which means that Jack may actually know a bit more about the outside world than he's letting on, and that may have to do with how they're going to tie in
Anyway,
World 3's
yeah.
plot.
I'm still wondering who's voicing Jack Sparrow though, because whoever it is does a brilliant impression
It
of.
might actually be Johnny Depp. We don't know yet, but a lot of people are speculating it might be Johnny Depp, which may mean
If
that
it
they
were
may...
Johnny Depp, they'd have said it by now.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
I don't think it is.
Well, granted, we have no idea of knowing. It could be him. They're maybe not just speaking up front about it. But hey, that's what some people are speculating. We don't know either way. Definitely have...
Hold on. Go
Oh
ahead.
my! Oh Evan, please! You got to help me.
Oh, what's happened, Auntie Martha? Is Jimmy in the
One of my
well
little
again?
lovelies has run off to Crosswater Cavern. Poor little thing had only just been born too.
It sounds like he can take care of himself.
Gosh.
That's very brave for a newborn higgledy.
It is indeed. Oh, it's more restlessness than courage, if you ask me. What he needs is a crash course in the ways of the world. Why don't you go look for him and let him come along with you for a while once you find him? So yeah, this is the only way of getting this specific type of higgledy.
That sounds good to me. I suppose we better hurry. Come on, everyone. Let's go find that higgledy.
Baby Higgledy's Big Adventure. Alright then. Let's go. Where is it? Right there. Okay. Because they keep coming back to this cottage. Okay. Through here.
Where could he have went?
Let's see then. Fortunately, we have markers, so...
Again, the enemies are just literally standing still. They're not even
Remember.
moving.
It's like what Pedro said. You're over leveled enough.
Actually, they're moving.
Oh,
There you go. See, they're
Okay.
moving.
That
They
one
don't
did,
bother.
but the others were like, they were petrified. It's so creepy.
I'm just so powerful, Jova, that they freeze in fear.
So you're like a good guy version of the basilisk.
Sure. Alright, so it should be somewhere around here.
But yeah, I mean, if the speculation with Jack Sparrow's ain't gonna go by, maybe we might finally get what I've always wanted from Kingdom Hearts series.
We'll see, Java, we'll see.
Oh, there's a cave in that wall. Go, catch the bridge spell.
Oh,
You're telling me that Higgledy was somehow strong enough to dash across water into that cave without drowning?
I guess he's really, really
well, that
a
depends
Higgledy
what type
prodigy.
we...
Sometimes I wonder if survival of the fittest may demand
Is
that
that
we,
normal
you
type?
know, let this guy just make it.
Oh, Evermore, I think we found our runaway higgledy.
What are you doing?
He's sad.
Wait! It's too dangerous! Come back!
He's scared. Close.
Come on, man, we better get after him.
All right then, go. Maybe this big adventure is a bit too much for baby Higgledy.
I don't know. The guy is kind of apparently super fast too.
Well, we're on a huge adventure. Let's get crashing on this. You'll know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although it might be, although this kind of scale might be a bit too much of an excess for him.
What a story.
See, I managed to work the names of both the American and European tiles.
Well
Twibs.
done.
If you have to explain that joke, then it's not a joke.
Unfortunately, the Japanese title of the game is just Crash Bandicoot Advance. That's not very imaginative, so...
It's
Oh,
Japan.
shit.
They're whoa.
What kind of boss is that?
A pork chopper. God damn it.
Croy.
Scroink. There you are, man, a flippin' egg.
Wait, a scroing? Don't you mean a scrunk?
Yeah,
No,
that's the thing, it's the
please.
ultimate word.
Well, actually, I was referencing Lady in the Water, but yeah.
I don't speak Higgledy, Evan, but if I don't mean I'm in trouble by you, I'll eat my hat. Let's help the poor dab out, man.
But you don't have a hat to eat. All
I
right.
don't flippin' care.
Fine, you can drink toilet water if you're wrong.
All right.
Screw you.
By the way,
A
you
lot
s-
of people drinking toilet water right now.
Oh, yes, there are. I have quite a few friends who said they'd, let's see, they'd kiss their dog, they'd eat dog food, they'd drink out of a toilet, they'd eat their hat. If,
Are,
No
are they
comment.
competing for the Darwin Award?
let's just say to you it has to do with a certain character getting into Smash.
Of course.
You get free guesses and the first two don't
What the-
count.
Hold on.
Has anyone said they'd eat a Tide Pod?
Yes.
So we reckon he come out into the world and toughen himself up with a good skill or two, is it?
Humanity really is fucked.
Interests.
Or foolish.
Oh, that's perfect! It's an adventure you want, little friend? Well, why don't you come along with me?
All right then.
Hey,
Dun, dun, dun. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
What?
That's his actual.
Flippin' flip, man, that's a look and a half.
He has a
There's
sword through his
stuck in
head.
his head.
Exactly.
And he died.
We're going to have lots of fun together, little friend, I promise.
Just as soon as you get that sword out of your head.
Come from the
Don't you see,
heroic-
Dwibs? It builds character.
Oh, a sword through your head. Sword through your head means you die.
Well,
Remember,
Dwibs, would you rather he pull an atlas and shoot his head with a gun?
Yeah. Persona!
That's just Persona 3. Someone actually made a Hitler parody of that where one of the pranks was he
But
tricked
Hitler-
people into thinking they were getting evoker guns, but they shot themselves with real guns by mistake.
But Hitler was in Persona 2. Not
Yeah, I was
3.
gonna say, there is a Persona game you can make a Hitler parody with, but it isn't free.
Persona 2, didn't the first two Persona games not get a European release?
I think the PSP versions did. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the PSP
They
version's
did,
dead.
I believe.
Go ahead, Shuri.
Scottish.
King Evan, they say you're the kindest and most benevolent
King in the world.
I know you always do your best to help your subjects.
Very good. Oh, that's nice of you to say. Is there something I can do for you, like how weird it is that the American is teaching the Welsh how to do a Scottish accent?
Anyway, yes, Dwibs, the PSP version got a European.
I need your help
There
here,
you
back
go.
Okay.
My higgledies have run away.
If I
Oh,
recall
no.
correctly,
You've
the
just
European
got
version.
here!
The European
Sorry,
version
what was
actually
it?
directed. From what I recall correctly, the European version of the PSP, the PSP version was actually directed by the composer of the Persona games.
I'll
Chajima
tell
Goro.
more later, but for now, continue.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I was experimenting with creating some new ones, and my cauldron started to boil over, and there was a huge explosion.
And then one of them got turned into the Hulk by the radiation. Dr. Wait.
He's young, glamorous.
But
And then in all
suddenly,
the chaos, all the newborn higgledies ran away.
and suddenly, Alice dropped an extra component, Chemical X. Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born
The
using their
Powerpuff
ultra
Higgledies.
superpowers.
Yes.
Well, thank good he didn't drop. Thank good she did. But Pedro, just remember, she has to tell him also about how she dropped Chemical W, which created their older sister, who we have never heard anything whatsoever about, has trouble controlling their powers, and as much as
You
it
had to
sounds like
ruin
a
it, didn't
fan.
you?
Look,
You
Bunny's-
just had to keep talking.
Bunny's better, just saying.
I mean, now I know you're thinking
Rip and
that sounds like a
pepperoni.
fan fiction. That's sadly actually a real thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Of course, I would do anything to help.
Thank you so much. I've learned quite a lot about higgledy behavior during my time as Auntie Martha's apprentice. So I have a pretty good idea of the kinds of places they might be hiding.
So yeah,
Alice?
basically the Higgledies are hiding all over Evermore, and we have to find them.
Are you sure you didn't mess up on purpose, Alice? You seem to have a very good time when talking to Evan.
They're really another form of wildfire, you see.
Wildlife.
Wildfire?
Wildlife.
You've given me the fire.
They love squirreling themselves over in the trees. I'm missing 5 in total. Don't worry, I'm sure they won't have gone far.
Translation, one's gonna be all the way in Egypt by the time we find it.
How do they swim all the way over there? And Egypt doesn't exist here, does it?
Well,
They're
you
at
know
the
what I
village
mean.
outside the castle. I'm sure they'll turn up soon enough.
Or is it going to be? Or is this world basically how planet Earth was when it first started? It was all one big land, and everywhere else was sea. But then it split
Ah.
up into the continents we know now.
So wouldn't that be
Pangea,
something?
yeah.
That means that we're actually not in different dimensions, but we're in different times.
Alright, so we're going to find those Higgledies. In the meantime, there's some research that...
In that case, how come mobile phones?
There you go, Theo. See right there. Staff member requires canine smarts to research better guts getting.
Also, where did you guys get your Japanese James Woods info from? I had a check, and apparently it's not the same actor.
Eh? I'm pretty
It's
sure it
not?
was confirmed somewhere.
I don't know. I had to look around myself.
Try
Nothing mentioned
K8.
that.
I think K8's Insider confirmed it. K8's Insider, they're kind of like the Kingdom Hearts hub page, fan-wise.
I understand if they're a trusted site, but you guys know me. I only really go for official sources.
I don't blame you.
Here's one.
Oh,
Alright, let's skip this since we already... It's just basic dialogue for the situation, so we'll just skip it. And I missed the fire
found
one,
this
and
thing.
I missed... Alright. Have you seen a Higgledy run by here, Tony? No? Okay. Oh, here's one.
It's one of my missing subjects. Don't be silly. I'm the one who found you now.
No, alright, it's not important. Let's just keep going.
Tony's gonna take all the credit anyway.
Well, wouldn't be more like Alice,
And
since
we're
she's the
going
Higgledy
back
handler.
into the kingdom. Pedro, what are we
that
doing?
was my bad. That was my bad. I accidentally left.
So long, my subjects. I'm taking a vacation. I'm back, but you're only gone for like 5 seconds.
Well, it's a very short vacation because I can't leave you for too long.
Heavens, surely you trust us long enough to be gone for 5
Alright,
seconds.
3 out of 5.
What do you think he's gonna do? Someone gonna attack the village while you're
I'm
gone?
surprised they're all here. I thought we'd have to find them throughout the
Well,
game.
it kind of happens a lot in JRPGs, and, well, the less said about a certain sector in Midgar, the better.
4 out of 5.
Alright, so where
thought
could the
Midgar
final
blew
Higgledy
up.
be?
No, not that Midgar. I'm talking about the Midgar that has a boy with a giant sword.
Hold on, this is
Okay.
this is my favorite part of the quest here. Where could that final Higgledy be?
It's not behind the throne. Oh, I get it. It's behind the bookcase in the secret bat cave.
Lofty ate it.
They're still,
The problem there, what happened there is that I forgot.
So,
Yeah, what happened there was that I forgot hold on. What happened there is that I got ahead of myself. See, the basic gist of it is that later on, after you get the 5th higgledy, she turns out there was one more higgledy that was missing, and that's the one that is actually behind that front. Basically, that was me getting ahead of myself.
Ugh, really?
Don't worry, Dwebs. Don't worry, Dwebs. This final one is actually the better one, as you'll see.
It's the rainbow one, isn't it?
No, I'm not really a fan of fetch quests. Then we could go all around finding a certain number. It turned out, no, we go find out one more.
I will say this, I find it a bit odd though that you have to find them in a certain order. Like, normally fetch quests like these, normally it's like you can find them in any order.
You don't have to find them in any
You can
specific...
find the first
Hold on.
What do you
five.
mean? Oh, okay,
It's
okay,
only
well,
the
okay,
last
okay.
one.
Oh, yeah, okay. Here's what happens here. You find the first 5 that you see marked there, and then when you give all the 5, that's when she tells you that turns out there's another 1, and that...
Oh. Bit odd, but I'm guessing that there's gonna be something extra special about that one behind the throne. Am I right? Pedro?
Yeah.
Oh, it happened again. We'll just have to wait and see.
You left the call to find a higgledy.
Yes.
Yeah, Pedro's so enamored with the game that he goes out to tries to find the Kuni.
Yes, Pedro's
There's
connection...
an app called Higgledy Go.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Ni go Kuni.
Leaves.
It was obvious. Come on.
Not
They've
too
stopped being,
much.
they've stopped being racist.
Ah!
What? Ni go Kuni? That's
Oh,
not-
Nego! Oh, Nego.
He
Never
said,
mind, I
go,
misunderstood.
Cody.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
Well, that went
Anyway.
in a different direction.
Well,
We found
Anyway, what I was
it.
trying to say before I was rudely interrupted by Discord is that very good job by your instance. Once again,
Rang
What's
out
the-
true.
there you go. Anyway, the point is, yeah, go ahead, Shiri. She miscounted visits.
What? But I looked in every nook and cranny I could find. Where could it possibly be hiding?
Where could it possibly be hiding? It's not like the player screwed up and accidentally showed where it is.
The castle.
Wait, she?
No, me.
No,
I'm the
no,
one
no,
who
no,
screwed
no,
up because...
He's commenting on the line.
Yeah, the line.
Okay.
And I suppose I should start looking there. Something tells me it will have headed for the throne room. That's where I would go. Hint, hint.
So there you go.
Also,
you can
the
really
last
get an
step will
extra
be
one.
we'll
They literally tell you where it is anyway, so it's
Not much of
doesn't take
not
long.
much of a quest though that outright tells you where to go.
Well, maybe this is the one supposed to be the reward, I'm guessing. Also, higgledies
Yes.
actually do have genders.
This Higgledy is adorable. Jube Jube the Jolly.
Oh, there you are. I've just been so worried about you, you know. So, higgledies have genders. Okay.
Oh, look at that.
It looks like they're made out of jelly.
Ooh, look more like an eggnog.
Sure.
Well, it looks like the last of the missing higgledies has taken a real shine to you, Your Majesty.
Hey, you can't just walk into the throne
She
room
does
like
look
that.
shiny as well, too.
Basically, Dwibs, Evan has gotten his Chikorita equivalent.
Ah, Chica!
Chikorita.
Your name's
You know, Ash's
The leaf-
She
Chikorita.
wants to
The
join
leaf
you.
Pokemon from Gen 2.
And
Oh,
Grass
right.
Pokemon.
Much I can do to stop her.
Grass.
Basically, Ash's Chikorita in the anime has a thing for Ash for some reason, and Jujube also has a thing for Evan here.
Yeah, makes sense. Well, you'd like to join me on my adventures, wouldn't you?
Aw.
Oh, it sounds like, dare I say, it sounds like a Pokemon when it says that.
just be sure to treat her nicely, alright? Otherwise, you'll have me to answer to.
And then the Pokemon Company's to level 5.
But yeah, wow, this is a very adorable one. But let me guess, she's a sun Higgledy.
Yes, she has light element. She's a light elemental, yeah.
Get it? Because they were saying she's bright and all that.
Oh, nice. Yes.
Well, we made a new friend. Jujube the Jolly has decided to join you on your adventure.
Let me guess, incredibly powerful Higgledy that's good to use.
I think I show off her bio, so I'll hang on.
Oh, so you're gonna use her, right?
No. She's see the thing is, Jova, she's
What?
not she's mostly a debuff buffing kind of higgledy. She's not
Wow, so
most
she's
useful in battle.
So she's literally like Aurora from Child of Light. She's even got the light element as her thing.
Basically, yeah. Anyway, everybody, in the next part we continue to do some more side quests.
See you
see you
soon.
then.
See ya.